Hi there, you are tuned into Beauty and Braids, the podcast where I, Karen Tenard, has conversations about all things relevant to personal growth and development. Just a heads up, I'm unfiltered. You're welcome. Hey, welcome back to my podcast, Beauty and Braids, and I'm your host, Karen Tenard, all the time, every day. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about after 2020, I'm going to change my name to Karen Nay, add an accent over the A or the E, I don't know, because from what I recollect, the name Karen has been canceled. Okay? I don't know, but that's how I feel. 2020 has canceled Karen. Okay? I doubt anybody's going to be calling or naming their children Karen from now on. Okay? But anywho, my name is Karen, so hey, I mean, you love me, right? So, but let's go to the topic of today. The topic is divorce. Now, when you like, okay, Karen, where are you going with this? What do you mean by this topic? Like, where we're gonna go? All right. When you think about divorce is literally separating yourself from something that no longer works, that no longer serves you, and no matter how hard you try to come together, make it work, make something beautiful out of it, it just doesn't happen. It's dead. It's a dead situation. You've tried, you've given your all, you've put in your effort, and and you're just like, no. Now, when you think about hair, and we think about our hair, a lot of people don't realize that you kind of got to get divorced from it, okay? You got to get to the point where you can walk away from your hair. And I say this to say this. Dealing with a lot of clients, they want to change, they want their hair to be healthy, but they are still doing something that is not working, and they're thinking it's going to change. Like, if you've been doing something to your hair for the last 15, 20 years, you could say a whole year or whatever, and you want your hair to grow, you want it to be healthy, you want it to show up for you, but you're not putting in the right work, it's not going to work. Your hair is going to divorce you. Your hair is going to be like, I had it. I'm sick and tired of you not treating me well, not showing up for me, not giving me what I want, not giving me TLC, tender loving care, not giving me what I'm asking for, not hydrating me, not pouring love into me, not showing me attention, not telling me you love me, and your hair basically walks away. And then when I say it's walking away, it's literally falling out. It's falling out, it's breaking, it's splitting up, aka split-ins. It's doing all these things to get away from you because you are not treating it well. Now, if you think about a divorced couple, one person feels like they're doing so much and the other person isn't appreciating them. They're doing other things. They're pouring their attention into someone else, something else. They're just no attention to the other person in the party. Now, when you think about your hair, that's how your hair feels. I don't want to deal with this because you're not taking care of me. You're not putting in the work. You neglect me all the time. I mean, you don't have a satin pillow. You're not greasing me all the time. You're barely drinking water so that I can get some. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about me when you're taking care of yourself or when you're indulging. And you have to be mindful. Your hair is a part of you. It's an extension of you. It's a beautiful extension of you. So what you don't do for yourself, it's going to show up in your hair. It is literally going to show up in your hair. It's going to show up in your skin. And your skin could divorce you too. Your skin will be like, whatever, all right, I'm done. Your skin can be like, I'll be here, but completely checked out. It's allowing anything and everything to grow on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dry, it's brittle, it's cracked, all of that. So understand when you're divorcing, when you understand that your body can divorce you. It can just say, I'm simply not here for it. You know what I'm saying? Call the lawyers. We're good. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Send me some alimony. Okay? And you're going to end up paying for it. When your skin and your hair divorce you, you're going to pay for it. Okay? Your hair, you're going to have a dermatologist, a hairstylist on the regular, wigs, injections, all of these things that you could have avoided had you paid attention to your hair and your skin. I'm just trying to point out that these things are reality. And when it comes to self-love, self-care, and you want to be mindful that it's not selfish to sit back and not do certain things, because stress also affects your beauty. It affects your hair falling out, your skin, it reacts to what's going on with you. Like when you're stressed and you have anxiety and you're, doing the most and stuff like that, or lying to yourself, you're putting out certain hormones and enzymes in your body that are triggering triggering something to go off or shut down. And we're always changing. Our skin is always shedding. We don't see it because it's, very small, where if you blow onto your skin, it's basically a new surface, because the cells continue to grow and die. They're always refreshing. So if you're not drinking enough water, if you're not putting the right nutrients in your system, if you're not taking your vitamins, if you're not taking care of yourself from the inside, it will show up on the outside because it's running away from you. And when you do all of that, and you can see your hair. You can't lie to a hairstylist. I'll look at people's hair and I know exactly what you haven't done. I know what's not happening. People will be like, well, I've been doing all of this. And I'm like, do you grease your scalp on a regular? Are you hydrating your ends? Are you cutting your split ends off? Because a lot of people don't understand that you have to divorce your split ends before your hair divorces you. Okay, all right. You have to know who to know and who to know. Okay, who to NO and who to KNOW. Okay, and that's what comes with your hair. Okay, let's bring it back to relationships. Who to know? People who are basically there to use you, deplete you. They're not giving nothing to you. You can't maintain nothing with them. They're inconsistent. They're in and out. And that split ends for you. Those are people who are sitting there just, dividing you, pulling you in two different directions, splitting you right up the middle. Those you have to divorce before they ruin your whole situation, okay? Your whole life will be wrecked up. And when it comes to hair, from a split end, your whole strand, follicle, everything will be gone, right? When you cut off your split ends, it allows the moisture that you're pouring into your hair to stay there. Because if you have a split end, it's actually open. So there's no moisture standing in. It's basically just leaving. But if you have a strong strand, because you cut off the split end, your hair will continue to grow. That's why it's really good to divorce your split ends monthly. Once you're about to do a protective style, you should be able to divorce your split ends monthly. It doesn't matter. Hair is hair. But the whole point is to have healthy hair on your head. It's not about length. Length has nothing to do with it. Okay? That's like in a divorce. They'd be like, well, we've been together for XYZ 45 years and all this extra stuff, but was it healthy? We could hold on to something so damaging. It's damaging everything about us, our soul, our everything. We're not sleeping at night, but we're going to hold on to this situation because we put too much work into it. It's too much years we have devoted to this situation that we don't want to walk away from, that we don't want to just listen. It is doing way more damage than you are thinking. Walk away. If you're the problem, then you need to figure it out. You need to reflect, because again, we do attract the things that we are, and it's just to shine light on what we're doing and what we're bringing or what we're not doing. So we have to be mature about what it is, what's the problem. When it comes to your hair, what is the problem? What are you lacking? How are you inconsistent? How is your diet? How is your exercise routine? Who is stressing you out? Just all of these situations play a major fact on how healthy you are. Health starts from within. Wellness starts from within, not from the outside going in. It's inside showing what. When you look at somebody who's healthy, you can see it. You don't have to say, oh, are you healthy? No, you can see a person who's healthy. You're like, oh my God, amazing skin, amazing nails. Hair is so strong and luxurious. The shine, oh my God. Like their lips is soft or skin smooth and bright. And you can see all of that. Their eyes are white, like inside, you can see it. Okay? And when you see somebody who is unhealthy talking about, yeah, I'm doing all of this stuff, they lying. They're lying, and they're lying to themselves. It's just like also in a relationship. I say divorce but it's not only about married couple, because you could divorce somebody that you've been with for 10 years and common law makes that a marriage. And you're just like, well, how are you benefiting from the situation that you're in? Are you? You're not really benefiting, because if you were to be benefiting from the situation that you're in, you would be better off. But since it seems like you're digressing, you're going backwards, that you can tell this is not working. Okay, you walk away now before you spend any more time investing in something that's no longer working, which is damaging you and your whole situation. Happy is possible. You know what I'm saying? Happy and healthy is possible. When you let go or divorce something that's no longer serving you, oh my gosh, you make so much room for something that is better, something that is going to benefit you. Like, you don't even have to be mad at what you let go, because you're like, oh my God, thank God I let that go. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I take responsibility for holding on to something so long. That was crazy. When you talk about friendships, romantic situations, jobs, and things like that, you're like, I'm complaining every day. Like, what is it serving you to complain about something every day? Like, that's crazy. Like, why are you complaining about something every day? It's the same situation. Like when someone talks about their hair. Oh my God, my hair is not growing. It's not. Well, what are you doing to invest in it to change that? Are you going to see a dermatologist to see if you have any issues, or a nutritionist? Like, what could be the problem? Are you greasing your scalp? Are you using heat? Are you blow drying your hair? Putting dye in your hair? All of that affects your hair. Like, if you coat your hair so much and your hair is thin or porous, you're coating it and it's not allowing moisture to get into your hair. So you're not really growing your hair. So it's really good. If you're going gray, just go gray. Like, just go gray. That's all I can tell you. Like, you already are your hair is already porous. It's probably been relaxed. There's so much situations that you've gone through. People want to, the list goes on. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what else to tell you, but divorce the things that are no longer serving you. And I don't mean it's just marriage and stuff like that. That is good too. If you feel like somebody is disrespecting you, abusing you, making you feel some kind of way, and they're not helping, like you're not benefiting, you're not improving, your life isn't better, you aren't happy, walk away. Especially if there's kids involved. Like, it's not healthy to stay in a situation because you have kids, because kids can sense that. I'd rather be, as a kid, I would rather be in a house with one single happy parent than to have two miserable ones. You know what I'm saying? That's always bickering, it's always fighting, there's always something. Like, look, please give me one happy parent, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? So give me a shortcut that is super healthy. My hair is good. I'm in a routine. Consistency is key. When you're divorcing something, you have to stay consistent. You can't just divorce something and then be like, well, I want it back. No, it's gone. Let it go. And look to the horizon for something new growth. Ooh, when I tell you, when you change from doing the same crazy thing that's been actually getting you sick, and you do something that is beneficial to you, slowly but surely, if you're going to be moving into the right direction. So at the end of the day, you'll be better today than you were yesterday and the years before, if you just do that one simple thing and divorce them split ends and everything else that is not serving you or not working for you. Let it be a business strategy or anything like that. If it's not working for you, if you're still complaining about the same situation, you need a change. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to go to somebody professional to ask for help, because guess what? A lot of people are holding on to the same situation you holding on to, thinking things are going to change, praying that it change, hoping that it change. They ain't putting no work in it. They just, well, it's going to change soon. What, you thinking things that's trying to ruin your entire life and hair and skin is going to get tired? No. They're going to get so used to it that it becomes second nature. And once something is second nature, it's going to just get better with time. So it depends on what choice you want to make it. Is going to be better but you going to cut it off at the root and say, nah, I'm going to change this situation and be better with XYZ. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is who I'm going to be around. This is what type of products I'm going to use. I'm going to stay consistent. And you'll see the difference. Like, I'm going to tell you right now. Like, I have a client that, I have a lot of clients, but this client, she had a dermatologist. Her scalp was, her hair, it was relaxed when I got her. Now it's completely natural. And she was going to the dermatologist, I think, like once a month. Yeah, I think once a month for her hair. Her dermatologist suggested her to find a painless braider, someone who braids with no pain. And she found me. After I think maybe 2 or 3 months, he already started seeing the difference and an improvement of her hair. Now, every time she comes to me, I'm always asking questions about how is her scalp condition. Like, as a braider, as a stylist, as somebody in your hair, I'm here to help you. I'm here to take you on a journey. What are you trying to do when you're trying to get a protective style? It should not only be about looks. It's about health. What do you want after this? If you want your hair to be the same way or even more damaged, then you can go to anybody. They'll use gel and heat and call it a day, and your hair will look nice. But when you take it out you're back to square one with the same problems. You're going back to the same situation. Your hair is not improving. Divorce that situation. Divorce that stylist. Anybody who is keeping you in the dark and not giving you information on how to improve your hair, your skin. Divorce them. Walk away. That person is not there for you. That person wants you to depend on them. Be codependent on their services. I already know. I'm trying to grow people hair. Once your hair is grown, then you really don't got no use for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to let people know that painless is possible, and knotless is not necessarily. That doesn't mean your hair is going to be painless because it's not knotless. It's not, because there's a whole bunch of people who say something is painless, but they are still heavy-handed and they still braid tight. So, people will find that, and then people will put hashtag painless and they're not. So you have to be mindful of what people are putting out there. Reach out to their to their clientele, ask them, how was their hair? Was it tight? Did you feel like what happened? What did they use in your hair? Ask these questions when you're trying to pick out a hairstylist. And if you have a hairstylist and you ask certain questions like, can you not use gel, or do I have to blow dry your hair? That's not a person that you would want to go to, because that person is not about hair care. Okay? Anybody who's using heat or gel is not about hair care. They're about hair styling and not hair care. Know the difference, learn the difference. It's your girl Karen, and I'm here to tell you, divorce them. Bye. Thank you again for listening to Beauty and Braids. I'm your girl Karen, and this has been another great day. Until next time, you'll hear from me then. In the meantime, please follow me on @HairByKaren, @ShopBraidAppeal, and @YTC Nonprofit. Get to know me a little bit better. Check them out. Bye.